Good morning. So, 3 things that you could do even on your busiest, most stressful day. That is what we're talking about today when I get this lamp on. It's a little bit dark. Anyway, 3 things that you could do even on your busiest, most stressful day to kickstart your health, energy, fitness, and actually start getting results even when things aren't the perfect time. And I had a chat with someone yesterday briefly, and they mentioned that, I've been struggling recently, work's been coming on a bit, and actually it's time to just accept that I'm going to need to make this health and fitness thing fit around my lifestyle rather than the other way around, rather than going, it's just a busy time of year in November. Rather go, I've got 2 months left of the year where I can look back and think, yes, I achieved that, I made that happen, and make January easier. I'm going to be starting to talk about this quite a lot now because it's very easy to sit there and say it'll be easy in January and move towards it. Hey, Becky. But actually, it couldn't be far from the truth. January's dark. There's nothing to look forward to in that month. It's not the best month to start. Often you've just literally had the greatest time, and it's like, back to work and etc. You're going to need more motivation then. And actually, what you're willing to do today, what you could do today, will probably feel harder in January. Okay, it'll probably feel harder to start in January than it does now. It just feels easier right now because we get a dopamine hit from saying I'll do it tomorrow. You get a dopamine hit from putting something off. That's just the way it is. So it feels good to put things off short term, but it's a bit like covering your eyes and expecting it to go away. It will only get worse. And when you look at the research about people who've lost weight and kept it off long term, sometimes they've done nothing special. It's almost like, I do that anyway. But do you do it as consistently as them? They ask them what they have for breakfast, and you think it's going to be quinoa or something, a bowl of plain quinoa. It's not. It's just normal stuff often. Might be like poached egg on toast, scrambled egg, porridge, yogurt and berries. Really standard stuff, not crazy stuff. And when you look at some of the habits that they do, they often will have protein quite moderately to high. So maybe protein every meal. And that's the first thing I'm going to talk about today is protein every meal. Why? Well, satiety, it will keep you full up, skin, hair, nails. We need it. We have to get it from the diet. You're going to have to put something in the tank, right? You're going to have to put something in. So why not put something in which is probably going to help you make you feel more full? Now, of course, I'm going to tuck that alongside it. Fiber, vegetables, that's going to feed your gut bacteria. If you didn't get my gut health guide, just comment with gut health below and I will send that over. That's the types of foods that are going to help boost your gut health, potentially. And to include in your diet, just comment below if you want a copy of that. So protein every meal. And the second one is quite simple really, but is to move daily. To even any slight bit of exercise, whether it's a walk, whether it's a 1-minute workout, a 5-minute workout, a 10-minute workout. And I can't stress this enough because that might seem insignificant. It might seem pointless. But if you leave it and do nothing because it's pointless, that thing that you said was pointless will be something in 2 months. I can guarantee it. That thing that you thought was pointless will be something in 2 months. And what I mean by that is it'll be something that you'll have to really motivate yourself for, rather than be something that feels pointless a bit. Because it's quite easy to do. When stuff's easy, we often label it as pointless. But that's just our perception of the thing. That doesn't mean it is pointless. It's like some of the workouts that I do sometimes, I might feel like it's pointless. But actually, little do I know, it's actually having a big impact on me maintaining certain results. So you've got to think about moving daily. Why also? Well, we know from research, there was some research in women, postmenopausal women, that found that when they had higher protein diets, although this was still a good thing, they didn't get the same effect in terms of muscle tone, in terms of the response that you want from having protein, which is linked with perhaps reduced risk of disease, independence, better well-being, quality of life, because we can do more, if they didn't get that exercise in as well. So this was done in a sedentary state, like not really moving much, working at a desk, maybe doing the odd little bit of moving around, but not like any bits of exercise thrown in there. So we know that that's going to have a big impact on that. The last one is to take vitamin D. Take vitamin D daily. If you do that already, great. If not, it's that time of year now where We know it can impact sleep, our immune system, how we feel, our energy levels, and your motivation, let's face it, is probably the biggest thing between you achieving your results and not. And if you consider that, your motivation comes down to your energy levels. If you haven't got the right energy levels, you're probably not going to be motivated. Have you ever seen anyone go, I'm just so motivated at the moment, so motivated, like with no energy? Often they've got lots of energy, and as a result of that, they feel like they're more motivated. And it's probably because when you have low energy, everything feels harder, right? So it's hard to get as motivated. That's why we've got to start with small things like these habits here. Okay. Hey, Karen. Hey, Liz. I hope that helps. And just know that that one thing you do today could have a massive influence, not just on you and how you feel, but on someone else as well. Because if you feel better, if you're better to be around, I guarantee that could trickle off on someone else. And that's a key question to ask sometimes. Who else could benefit from what you do today? Becky, for me, I've found small sustainable changes are easier to make habits out of than a new year, new me, full diet, fitness and mentality change. Love it. Yeah, absolutely. Great stuff, Becky. And results show it. Awesome. Good. Morning, Cheryl. Awesome work. So have a great day. And any questions, do let me know. We have our next program starting this week, from this week and next week, flexible start date for November. If you want more information on that, just send me a message and I'll get you the details. Take care and speak soon.